guys, it's NNS here once again, and this time I'll be bringing you a battle commentary for Rome 2 Total War, and this will be a special series a special segment every week, which I talk about my build of the week, which I recommend you guys trying it out. Pretty fun, pretty entertaining, and pretty deadly, if you ask me. So this is the Swabby build that I came up with. It's a rush build. Consists of 5 sword masters and 5 berserkers, and of course I'll show this with gameplay footage, so you guys will see it after this introduction. So basically what you want to do with this build is to firstly protect your infantry. The first line should be these 2 spear brothers, followed by sword masters, and then your berserkers, and then the spear levies at the back, or at the back left or right flank, and then of course my general unit being a wilderness spears, just to fend off those pesky cav that tries to come in for helmet and ambush strikes when you are engaging. And I'll show you guys how to actually mobilize your army, and how to move your army around using this tactic over here. This tactic works almost against all types of builds, including pike builds. Just need to have a little bit more patience in your maneuvering, because never charge a pike in the front or you will die horribly. And yeah, I'll now hop on to the live recorded footage and I'll be commentating over it. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, it's Ananas here, and this will be the footage and the commentating of the live footage I got, showing the build I mentioned in the introduction video. So here we go. I am actually facing Egypt in this battle. So they have really good pikemen. So in order for this build to succeed against pike builds, you need to actually flank really hard. And it will be pretty tricky to do because I don't necessarily have the cav advantage, since I only have enough for 2 units of noble cav. But you can see how I play it out in this battle. And yeah, the barbaric factions are really fun, but compared to the main factions such as Macedon, Rome, they are a little bit less strong, but in certain cases they can still beat them with the right amount of micro and maneuvering of your units, as I show you guys in this video. So the match is gonna start. You can see I'm putting my spears around the areas which might be vulnerable to cav charge. Group up my army, lock them in position, and I'm ready to go. So in the next few videos I'll show you guys the Sparta build, which I've been talking about, and how strong it is because of the cheap pikemen. And yeah, so now I think now in Rome 2 the order for how strong a unit is for melee infantry is swords followed by spears followed by swords. Spears and swords are really close to each other in terms of which one is better. Depends on how you maneuver them. But pike units are the best unit, be it when receiving charges or when attacking enemy. But they're really not maneuverable at all, so you need to use that to your advantage in the case you're facing against the pike army. So over here my opponent has 3 light peltasts, and I can see he's put his cav way back there, which is not a good idea since I have cavalry, and he has I think those are Hellenic guards, if I am not wrong. You can see I'm forcing his pelters back. I'm really sorry if I'm coughing in my videos because I'm still down with a cough, pretty bad cough, so forgive me for that. So yeah, both of us are maneuvering our armies. I'm gonna put my cav to the sides. You can see I don't have any skirmishers in this build. It's basically a rush army of 5 each. He brought elephants as well. I have mixed feelings about the elephants. Sometimes they are really good, sometimes not that good. So it's not really consistent for me personally. So just maneuvering around, trying to see which is the weakest point in his battle formation. And yeah, it takes sometimes it might take really long to get in the right position, but it is really worth it. Positioning can take very long, and the fights can take really can be really fast. So it's all about the positioning. And yeah. So I noticed some of you guys were pretty pissed about the draw that I got against the Roman player. So, and just to clarify, I don't normally do that at all. That was my first time doing it. I just thought I was facing a really cheesy army, but maybe it's true that I'm a douchebag for running around. But in all honesty, if he had brought Cav, then he would have won. He would have won. So it's really not my fault that he didn't bring any Cav units. I don't know, different people have different opinions, but I accept that. No hard feelings to those who find me being a douchebag for that. But yeah, this is another battle. I'm fighting normally. His Hellenic Royal Guards are actually running away, which is really good for me because his pike units are not facing me. His pikes are not facing me, which is really good. Here I do a stupid thing by charging in my noble cav into his pike unit. It's not the smartest decision. Excuse me, guys. And you can see I'm flanking really hard. And you can see why flanking is so important. If you see my units in the middle, they're actually losing. So putting all my stuff on the right flank. And you can see he makes the mistake of not moving his pikes in the middle. That's usually a mistake a lot of people make. They just leave it there and they don't really care. You can see the unit of elephants coming in, but I have a spear unit. You can see it's Royal Hellenic Royal Guard running really fast to my swords when they are caught out of position like that. There you have some camel spearmen. And my berserkers have gone out of control, which is why I can't give them any orders. But you can see I'm slowly collapsing and he's still not moving his pike units, which is pretty bad for him. He should actually turn around his pike units to face my guys. But he's not doing that. I guess he's busy microing his other stuff. The thing about pikes is that you need to micro it. Now he's moving them, but it's a little bit too late because his whole flank has already collapsed. And then I notice how I keep using my abilities, my Frenzy and Hit Hunt. Those are the Barbaric factions' special abilities for their swords. You want to use them as often as you can, although it makes the guys really tired and exhausted. But if you don't use them, then it's a little bit of a waste, so I always use them when I'm charging them in. Hit Hunt allows your men to increasingly get better attack as they fight, while Frenzy increases their charge, their weapon damage, as well as their morale. You can see one of my units has actually has 300 morale when I use Frenzy. It lasts for about 20 seconds, but it really makes your guys exhausted, so you have to decide on how you want to use them. They're kind of like a whip ability for the other factions. You can see how I'm always popping my rally and my race banner with my general. That is really important. More so for a barbaric faction because they need their general in order to fight well with their morale. The rally and the race banner cooldown is 1 minute, so you want to keep using them. Don't forget to use them. And yeah, I'm slowly winning the battle over here. Most of his pikemen are gone. And I see one of the pikemen coming in from the left, which I have to deal with in a bit. And I only have one cavalry unit left. So in order to prevent people from forcing draws against you, you always have to have cavalry. Because I have people forcing a draw on me before many times, using when they have skirmishers there, they just keep running away. So yeah, people actually forced the draw on me before, and yeah, and just accepted it. So yeah. So I lost my cav there. That's pretty sad, but the good thing is I have my berserkers, which count as light units. You You see, he has a spear camo over there. If he had, and he did the right thing by charging away, because you have Cav, you wanna use it to try and keep running away. And now the chase begins for his skirmishers at the north of the map. So I decided to chase his infantry instead because it's impossible to chase his Cav. So I skipped a little part there to show you guys how I'm chasing him. Once again, because I have berserkers, they count as a light unit, and I really didn't care about one Cav unit left, because if I kill off the rest of these guys over here, that unit will rout. So no point chasing a Cav with infantry. So here he tries to kite. He tries to shoot and run, which is a pretty good idea. But I have another unit chasing them, another light unit, which is really important, because in this game how fast the unit runs depends on whether they are light, medium or heavy troops, and second, the amount of armor they have. It affects their movement speed a lot. So I'm slowly chasing him. He's doing a pretty good job cutting these guys around, but there's really nowhere he can run to because this is the corner of the map. So yeah, in the next few videos hopefully I can show you the Sparta build, as well as some Parthian builds and some 2v2 gameplays with some like trolley builds with siege artillery units. They're really strong and accurate, and they're really cheap. So charging my men in, giving them frenzy and hit hunt, giving them the little bit of charge bonus as well as morale boost. And I can see them going in, chomping away. And once again, this build is actually pretty damn strong. Just that you have to know when to engage.